Below the castle, there is a park where you can hang out and enjoy nature. The park consists of an expansive area around the castle with a lot of trees and flowers. In the summer, there's a beautiful Heidekoff planting. The castle Hellenstein is above Heidenheim and was built by the Staufen dynasty in the 12th century, from 1130 until 1145. It is about 74 meters high. You can either enter the castle from the north side gate or the south side gate. We now enter the castle through the north side gate. The castle nearly burned down in the 16th century and was rebuilt by Duke Ulrich. The castle lost its significance in the late 18th century and therefore almost decayed. The castle was completely reconstructed in 1860. The Coach Museum was built in the former granary, which is located in the castle. The granary was built from 1470 until 1471 and is 3 floors high. The granary was about to be sold by the city, but the citizens of Heidenheim refused to sell it and succeeded in the end. It was restored for 2.35 million euros. The museum first opened on the 23rd of September 1987. A variety of around 80 coaches from the period between 1800 and 1940 is displayed in the museum. The museum got an award from the European Museum Forum in 1989 for its way of displaying exhibits. At the edge of the castle there is also an old original cannon, from which you can have a nice view on Heidenheim. On the opposite side of the granary there are some old buildings. On the right you can see the castle bailiwick. Today you can find the castle museum in this building. Next to the castle museum there is also a church at the northwest edge of the castle grounds, which was equipped by the famous limestone cutter Gerhard Schmidt. These are the ruins of the medieval castle. The ruins consist of the great hall Rittersaal and the round tower. For multiple weeks in the year, the opera festival is being held in the middle of the castle, in the former Great Hall, the so-called Rittersaal. Next to the old ruins is the Kintla fountain, which is 78 meters deep. The fountain got its name from an old tale in which babies weren't brought by a stork but instead came out of the fountain. The fountain was built because the old water resource was destroyed in the 30 Years' War. The host festival is also being held inside the old castle during the month of August. At the host festival, the hosts of popular restaurants present their best dishes, which are usually regional Swabian dishes. The first host festival was held in 1997. So in the end, we leave the castle through the south side gate, heading towards the open-air theater, Naturtheater, which was built many years later but is located next to the castle.
The pedestrian area in Heidenheim connects the Feuerwehr and the Schloss Arcades and offers something for almost everyone, like culinary expeditions, great shopping experience or a relaxing stroll between historic and modern. Numerous cafes, bars and restaurants have a wide range of regional and international specialties. Many historic buildings spread a unique flair during eating, shopping and strolling. Every Wednesday and Saturday, a market takes place with a colorful selection of local high-quality products.
At this place the citizens of Heidenheim celebrate many events. At the end of October a seasonal winter village is constructed there, where you can drink mulled wine or eat. There are some other events too. For example, there is a music night and a street festival, with music and many different dishes, but also things like political campaigns or other official events.
If you follow the pedestrian area towards the Feuerwehr, you will pass a big fountain in shape of a historically clothed woman. This statue is named Knöpfleswäscherin. You will find more information on the statue if you watch a video on the Old Town Hall. And it's also possible to book city tours in English guided by the legendary figure, the Knöpfleswäscherin.
The Hintere Gasse is a historic street running parallelly to the pedestrian area. With some small stores, a bookshop, cafes and restaurants, this street takes you back to the past. Besides this, an atmospherical Christmas market takes place each year, each second weekend in December.
The old Eichamt, or Office of Weights and Measures, is nowadays a central meeting place of the citizens of Heidenheim. The timber-framed building, which was refurbished in the 1980s, contains a comfortable cafe which is run by a group of volunteer women, but also a small workshop and rooms for a college of further education, as well as rooms for consultation or other activities. The Schlossapotheke is situated on a main street, Hauptstraße 51, which is the center of the pedestrian area. It has been a pharmacy since the 18th century. The building was renovated in the 19th century. Then it got its impressive timber-framed bay. Between modern houses, the Turmle holds its place as the last of 10 towers of the ancient town wall. It was built and inserted into the 800-year-old, nearly destroyed city wall. Since the 18th century, the Turmle got its current shape with the restored timber-framed roof.
The Old Town Hall is a symbolic part of the historic center of Heidenheim. The building, which is comprised of limestone, features a minimalist balcony on the second floor. On the east side of the building, you can read when the Old Town Hall was constructed. 3 times daily, 11:30, 12:30 and 4:30 p.m., the ring of bells revives the supposedly quiet main street by depending on the season's different melodies. In 1972, the Old Town Hall was abandoned and the City Council moved to a new created town hall. Today it houses a tourist info, library and sometimes some events. On the top floor of the building there are a few classrooms for College of Continuing Education. In front of the Elmar Doch-Haus, the Old Town Hall, there is the Knöpfleswaschfountain, which has been created by the sculptor Albert Knier. It was presented to the public in 1984. This originally bronze sculpture was created by the following anecdote. A woman wanted to bring her husband a basket of Knöpfle to his factory. Knöpfle are a Swabian specialty. It's a typical dish in southern Germany. Through a mishap, the woman stumbled along the way and her basket full of Knöpfle fell on the road. The woman simply washed the Knöpfle in the local river Brens. She broke the basket full of the washed Knöpfle to her husband. Her husband didn't notice anything. The new town hall was completed in 1972. Just before the building was constructed, there had been a competition of 38 architects who were asked to draw their best design for the building. A group of architects who were based in Stuttgart won the competition with their design. Their design made it possible that all services were again in one building in the center of the city. A special feature of the town hall is a 2.4 diameter grade piercing. The piercing was installed in 2001 as a work of art. A new and modern library is being built at the place of the old prison, near the new town hall. It will be located in the city center, being designed as a place of communication for all generations. The building will also host meeting rooms, educational facilities and a cafe.
Römerbad. The Museum Römerbad is located in Theodor Heuss Street 3. There is a car park. Under this car park, there is the Römerbad. Römerbad was opened in 1984. The museum was built around a monumental building of the Roman times. It looks like it was the residence of the municipal governor of Augsburg. Through a window in the entrance area, you can see pieces of an old little building dating back to the Roman times. For the exhibition, you can get an audio guide, which also is available in English. The exhibition is about a lot of findings around the area of Heidenheim. These findings are of Roman origin. You can also visit the museum with the museum pass. So if you are interested in seeing some findings of Roman origin, you should visit the Römerbad. Schlossmuseum. Here you can see the Castle Museum. It was founded in 1901 by Eugen Gauss and his local history group. Maybe you have heard of the local school named after him. The museum is located in the lower part of Castle Hellenstein. This part was the old armory. The museum exhibits historic items from Heidenheim. These items originate from the Stone Age until present. Also, you can see the town history of Heidenheim. The collection has grown constantly, so that more and more rooms were needed there. Since 1998, the exhibition has been constantly changed and updated. The newest areas are historical toys, Alfred Mibot's Indian collection, Christian art in the former church, and the entrance information center with a shop. If you are interested to see the Castle Museum, you can visit it from the 1st April until the 31st October. Also, you can buy a museum pass, so you can visit every museum in Heidenheim. Heidenschmiede. The Heidenschmiede is below Castle Hellenstein. You can only reach it when you walk down Hermann Mohnweg. Heidenschmiede was a place where Neanderthal people produced tools. Today there is a little house where you can see these tools in a showcase. Schandturm. The Schandturm was built at the western part of the city wall in 1417. First the tower was used for observation, later the tower became a prison, so the name Schandturm, which means the Tower of Disgrace, refers to the prisoners inside the tower. In the 18th century the tower broke down. Between 1975 and 1977 the tower was rebuilt by Roland Goetz as a memento of a historical chapter of Heidenheim. Uhuloch. The Uhuloch was built in 1803. It is a passage in the city wall and it was the result of an extension behind the house of Johann Matthäus Voigt, a member of the Voigt family and partial founder of the Voigt enterprise. This extension was built because otherwise the guard had to walk up and down along the city wall, so the Uhuloch was used as a shortcut. Supposedly this passage offered a habitat for owls. The main reason for the name Uhuloch, which roughly means something like owl hole.
Konzerthaus. The Konzerthaus, a popular concert hall, was built in 1913. The Voigt family donated about 10% of the costs for the building. It has 550 seats for events like concerts, parties, comedy events and so on. It also has a restaurant. Lokschuppen. Because of an expensive restoration in 2006, the Lokschuppen has become one of Heidenheim's jewels. Before it was used as a locomotive shed. It is located between the Brens Park and the train station. Now presentations, companies, parties or weddings are held there. Naturtheater. The Naturtheater, an amateur theater, is placed on the Schlossberg, a hill in Heidenheim. It was founded in 1919 and has been the biggest amateur theater in Heidenheim since then. The open-air stage has a wonderful wood setting. Every season the amateur actors perform 2 plays, one for adults and one for children. Museum of Art. The Museum of Art is near the train station and was planned by the architect Philipp Jakob Menz in 1904. Many people and companies donated money for it. In the beginning it was a municipal bath, that is a house with showers and bathtubs for everyone, but it was mostly used by poor people. In 1989 the building was renovated and the Museum of Art moved in. On the first floor the Hermann Voigt Gallery presented a permanent exhibition, the biggest collection of original posters of Pablo Picasso worldwide. In the former bathhouse there are temporary exhibitions displaying works of different modern artists. Bildhauer Symposium. The Bildhauer Symposium or Sculpture Symposium is a collection of artwork placed all around Heidenheim. They were built for an international competition. Its goal has been to promote art in the city since 1997. The materials for the artists were donated by local companies. The results of the competition can now be seen all over Heidenheim, for example, the piercing ring on top of the town hall and the Vespa at a Konzerthaus. Congress Center. The Congress Center is placed on the Schlossberg too. Similar to the concert hall, many events take place there, for example, fairs. but one of the biggest events is the Opera Festival. It is high rated with international artists and a very good scenery.
Voigt Arena. The Voigt Arena is the football stadium of Heidenheim and is located on the Schlossberg behind the Congress Center. The stadium is the home of the first FC Heidenheim 1846, which plays in the second league. The stadium provides space for 15,000 people with 6,000 seats and standing room for 9,000 people. There is also a Sparkassen Business Club, which has place for 1,000 people. The Sparkassen Business Club is also used for other events like weddings, meetings, birthdays and so on. If you want to buy some fan merchandise, you can buy it at their fan shop. The stadium was completed in April 2015. Behind the stadium of the first FC Heidenheim on the Schlossberg there is a climbing park which has 5 different types of parkours with difficulties for the whole family. It's open from April to September. You can also buy little snacks and drinks. Public swimming pools. For anyone who likes to swim or relax, there are 2 public swimming pools in Heidenheim. The Waldbad, an outdoor pool, is open from May to September. It is situated on the west outskirts of the city. It provides 2 pools and 1 children's pool, 1 diving tower and 2 slides. It also includes a big lawn where people can sunbathe or have fun, and a big kiosk with a beautiful view. For rainy days you can visit the aquarina. The aquarina also includes a little pool for children, 2 normal ones for swimming and jumping, and at the outside there are 2 more pools which are warm so you can relax and have fun. It also provides slides, a sauna and a kiosk. Schlossarkaden. The most popular shopping center in Heidenheim is called Schlossarkaden. It is located in the center of the city at the north end of the pedestrian zone. It's a 14,000 square kilometer big shopping center with 40 shops and a big parking area on the top of the center and below. The building was opened in 2004 and looks very modern with its glass facade. There are many popular shops like H&M, Douglas, MediaMarkt, Jack & Jones, DM, Tom Taylor and many others. Moreover, if you get hungry from shopping, you can go to the Pizzeria Rialto on the first floor or to the ice cream parlor on the ground floor. Brens Park. As a former part of the Landesgartenschau, the Brens Park is the green oasis of Heidenheim. Since the Landesgartenschau left Heidenheim in 2006, an organization has been founded by many sponsors which maintain the Brens Park in a way that keeps its former glory. It offers a good opportunity to relax and enjoy spare time for everybody who loves nature. There is a bar for hot days and a river called Brens for swimming and cooling down. There are also numerous events for the whole family to have fun, for example open-air concerts or expositions. In front of the side entrance of the Brens Park there is also a big skate park with a big number of pipes and other things like that. So if you're looking for a relaxed day, the Brens Park is a great fit.
We start our tour at the Eugen place in the center of Heidenheim. First, we go to the snack bar Goodies. Here you can buy all kinds of snacks. Also, there are a lot of events during the year. For example, on Christmas there's the Winterdorf. Next, we go to the Swing. In this cafe there are a lot of events. You can eat salad, fish or other common dishes. Monday through Friday it opens at 6 p.m, on Saturdays at 8 p.m. Our next station is the Kebab house Alibaba. It is open Monday through Saturday from 10:30 a.m. On Sundays they open at 1 p.m. Then we go to the American diner 50s. The 50s is an American style restaurant which takes you back to the 1950s. The diner offers authentic American burgers, fries, salad and drinks. When enjoying your food, you can also listen to rock and roll music and watch American cartoons which are shown on big TV screens. After that, there's the Poseidon, a Greek restaurant where you can eat traditional Greek food. It has a menu of the day. The restaurant opens every day at 11:30 a.m. except on Sundays. If you are a friend of pizza, the Piazza is the right place for you. You can find it next to the town hall. The main kind of food is, as you can imagine, pizza. The opening times are every day at 11 a.m. except Sunday. Next, we visit the fast food place Black Burger. Here you can eat high quality burgers and wraps. All products are homemade, produced locally and include special ingredients, for example, black buns. It opens Monday through Saturday at 11 a.m. The last location on our tour is the restaurant Chimichanga. It is a Mexican restaurant, but you can eat burgers and steaks there too. It opens on Monday till Friday at 10 a.m., on weekends at 2 p.m. Besides those restaurants, Heidenheim offers many other locations, where you can choose from many different international and regional dishes. On Heidenheim's homepage you will find a selection. Enjoy your stay!